Have you ever wondered about the origins of one of the world's oldest civilizations, the Jewish people in Israel? Our journey takes us back to the ancient times, to the cradle of civilization and the birth of monotheism. The story of the Jewish people in Israel has its roots in the biblical narrative. It is a tale woven with faith, perseverance, and a divine promise. According to the Torah, the patriarch Abraham was chosen by God to be the father of a great nation. His descendants, the children of Israel, found themselves in Egypt, where they were enslaved for hundreds of years. In this land of pyramids and pharaohs, the Jewish people longed for freedom. Their prayers were answered in the form of Moses, a man chosen by God to lead his people out of Egypt. This Exodus, as it came to be known, is a defining moment in Jewish history, a story of liberation from slavery and the beginning of a journey towards a promised land. Upon their arrival in the land of Israel, the 12 tribes, each named after one of Jacob's sons, were established. This marked the beginning of their life, in a land flowing with milk and honey, a land they would soon call home. As the Jewish nation grew, they built the first temple in Jerusalem, a magnificent edifice that served as a spiritual center for the Jewish people. However, history is a relentless tide, and the first temple fell to the Babylonians. But the Jewish spirit remained unbroken. They returned, rebuilt, and the Second Temple stood as a testament to their resilience. Throughout these trials and triumphs, the Jewish people held steadfast to their faith, their traditions, and their connection to the land of Israel. Their history in this land is not just about survival, but also about the creation of a vibrant culture, the cultivation of wisdom, and the nurturing of a profound relationship with God. And so the Jewish people had firmly planted their roots in the land of Israel, a land they would call home for centuries to come. But what happens when home is taken away? Imagine the land that cradled your ancestors, the soil that nurtured your culture, and the place that you call home suddenly snatched away. This is the story of the Jewish diaspora. In the 6th century BCE, the Babylonians, a powerful Mesopotamian empire, invaded Jerusalem, leading to the first major Jewish exile. The Babylonian exile, as it is known, was a time of great despair and hardship. Yet, even in the face of adversity, the Jewish people clung to their identity. They kept their traditions alive, passed down their history from generation to generation, and yearned for their homeland, Israel. But the trials of the Jewish people did not end there. In the 1st century CE, the Roman Empire, another formidable force, expelled the Jews from their homeland. The Roman exiles scattered the Jewish people across Europe, Africa, and Asia. Despite being dispersed far and wide, the Jewish people never severed their spiritual and emotional ties to Israel. They carried with them the memory of their homeland, a beacon of hope in the face of uncertainty. Throughout these periods of exile and diaspora, the Jewish people faced immense challenges. They lived in foreign lands, under foreign rule, and often in the face of persecution, yet they refused to let their identity dissolve into oblivion. They preserved their culture, their customs, and their language. They held fast to their faith and their hope for a return to their homeland. The Jewish diaspora is not just a story of displacement, it is a story of resilience, of perseverance, and of an unbroken connection to a homeland. It is a testament to the strength of a people who, despite being scattered across the globe, remained united by a shared history, a shared culture, and a shared dream. The Jewish diaspora, a testament to the resiliency of the Jewish people, their culture, and their deep-rooted connection to the land of Israel. How does a nation return to its homeland after centuries of diaspora? This question is best answered by looking at the resurgence of the Jewish people in their ancestral land, a journey filled with hope, struggle, and determination. During the late 19th and early 20th centuries, a new movement began to take shape. Known as Zionism, it was a response to centuries of persecution and a yearning for a homeland. Theodor Herzl, an Austrian journalist and playwright, was one of the most influential figures in this movement. He envisioned a Jewish state that could provide a safe haven for Jews worldwide. However, the path to this dream was fraught with challenges. The land of Israel, then controlled by the Ottoman Empire, was a complex geopolitical landscape. Despite this, Jewish pioneers known as the Chalutzim made their way here. They tilled the soil, built communities, and laid the groundwork for a future state. The First World War brought significant changes. The fall of the Ottoman Empire and the British mandate over Palestine opened new avenues. The Balfour Declaration of 1917 was a crucial turning point. In this document, the British government expressed its support for the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine. It was a beacon of hope, yet it also intensified conflicts with the Arab population, leading to decades of tension. The aftermath of the Second World War and the horrors of the Holocaust amplified the urgency for a Jewish homeland. The yearning turned into a global cry, and in 1948, the State of Israel was born. The establishment of Israel was no easy feat. It was met with immediate military challenges from neighboring countries, internal disputes, and the daunting task of integrating diverse groups of immigrants. But through resilience and a shared sense of purpose, the Jewish people overcame these obstacles. And thus, after centuries of yearning, the Jewish people have returned and re-established their nation in the land of Israel. So where does this leave the land of Israel and its people today? The answer is as complex as the history that precedes it. The modern state of Israel, established in the mid-20th century, is a vibrant tapestry of diversity, ingenuity, and tenacity. It's a hub of innovation, leading the charge in areas such as technology, medicine, and environmental sustainability. Yet it faces its own challenges. Geopolitical tensions persist, and the quest for peace remains ongoing. Despite these hurdles, the importance of Israel to the Jewish people remains unchanged. For many, it's not just a country, but a symbol of endurance and hope. It's a living testament to a history marked by dispersal and return, destruction and rebirth. The story of the Jewish people in Israel is far from over. It's an ongoing saga of a people's unbroken connection to a land they call home. The history of the Jewish people in Israel is a testament to their resilience, their deep-rooted connection to their homeland, and their indomitable spirit.